Meet the 42FJ, the latest neo-retro motorcycle from Jawa. Timeless and unwavering, the two motorcycles watch over the horizon like sentinels standing guard. The letters FJ on this new model pay homage to Frantisek Janechek, the founder of the Jawa Motorcycle Company, first established in 1929. The 42FJ's design is sharp. Overall fit and finish, as well as quality of the paintwork, has seen a noticeable improvement with an impressive attention to detail. Its contemporary colors and interchangeable tank panels bring customizability right from the showroom. More importantly, with a bigger 334cc engine, the 42FJ is not only longer and bigger but also looks more substantial than its sibling, the Jawa 42. To me, it's appealing and desirable, qualities which should make a lot of people take a second look at it and maybe even consider it. Its sleek design seems to make silent promises, a promise to satisfy your wanderlust and fuel your thirst for adventure.
Good morning, hello and welcome to Car and Bike. Now if you've read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams, the answer to life, the universe and everything is 42 according to the computer Deep Thought. That's the premise behind the Jawa 42. Of course, this is the Jawa 42FJ and we're riding it along the east coast of India to Pondicherry, trying to explore what the 42FJ is all about and the questions behind what this bike is trying to answer. Primarily, the one question I have is, should you be considering the Jawa 42FJ? That's the question we'll try to answer in this review, but come along for the ride and we'll take you places. We'll tell you all about bike in this review. But before that, please do like the Car and Bike channel. If you haven't yet, hit that bell icon, and if you do like this review, do consider subscribing to Car and Bike. Oh, hello! By the way, if you want to watch this review in Hindi, follow Janak. He's going to answer your questions in Hindi.
On the move, the 42FJ makes an immediate impression. The updated 334cc short-stroke Alpha 2 engine is smooth and responsive, and it delivers more power and torque than before. It eagerly picks up speed up to around 70-75 km per hour before settling into a relaxed, comfortable pace. The 6-speed gearbox is precise and crisp, and the clutch lever is light. The riding position is upright and comfortable, allowing you to ride for hours without tiring you out. Midway to Pondicherry, it's time to take a break and admire the 42FJ one more time.
So yes, that's how the Jawa 42FJ looks. And of course, why a 42FJ? Because the 42 brand, the Jawa 42 brand, is perhaps the most popular and most successful family in the Jawa motorcycle lineup, from the Jawa 42 and the Jawa 42 Bobber. Now we have the Jawa 42FJ. While the 42 is a compact, small motorcycle and the Bobber has got its own independent identity, this one, the idea behind it, to my mind, is to make a more substantial motorcycle. So you get thicker tires, 100 section front, 140 section rear, you get thicker forks up front, and although the 42, the standard 42 gets more color options, in about 14 color options, this one gets 5 color options, but you have a lot of options to change the side cladding on the tank, and with that, the number of variants that you can customize this bike comes to about 19 in all. So it has more options to customize according to your requirement. So that is the premise of the Jawa 42FJ, but more importantly, it gets a bigger engine in the 42. It gets the Alpha 2, which you've already seen in the Jawa 350, but this one is in a different state of tune. Makes about almost 29 bhp of power and 29.6 Newton meters of torque. So it is the most powerful Jawa now. How does it ride? We'll tell you all about it, because we're riding from Chennai to Pondicherry and there's still some distance left to ride, and tell you all about it. But for now, you let us know what do you think of the design. What do you think of the stance? What do you think of the proportions of the Jawa 42 FJ? 42 FJ. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments below.
After about 120 kilometers, we finally rolled into Pondicherry, riding through the quaint French quarter of the city. The pace dropped to take in the sights, and this is where the excellent throttle response and low-end grunt of the 42FJ's engine shines through. The gear-based engine mapping of the Alpha 2 unit optimizes first 3 gears for low-end performance, and there are no surprises or jerks in low-speed cruising. Perfect for a chill ride through town.
So we finally made it to Pondicherry, and the highway is under construction, lots of road widening going on. Perfect to test a motorcycle because there are lots of diversions, lots of broken patches. And the Jawa, I think the most impressive bit about the FJ is that engine, the Alpha 2 engine. And it sounds quite nice as well. So it's got that nice popping, burbly sound, exhaust sound, which is quite likable. And I think the engineers, the Jawa engineers, have done a great job with the Alpha 2 engine. To me, this version on the FJ, the 334cc engine, is the best ever on any Jawa that I've ridden so far. It's got power, it's got torque, first 3 gears, even here in Pondicherry, where speeds are really slow, crawling speeds really. The engine is smooth, refined, fueling, I haven't faced any issues so far. And overall on the highway also, you have enough performance to cruise if you're interested in long distance cruising, that is. I saw a speedo indicated top speed of about 130 kilometers per hour. You can comfortably cruise all day long at 100 kilometers per hour, no issues. Even 120 if you want to overtake. Like I said, the highway, there's a lot of 2-lane traffic, so we had to overtake quite a few cars, slower moving traffic. And it's got that performance, and it gives you the confidence to overtake 3-4 cars in a row. So really good, really impressive, that engine, the Alpha 2 version of the 334cc engine from Jawa. So quite likable there, and it is, I think, one of the more refined versions of that same engine. What could have been better, in my opinion, like I said, we covered broken patches. The ride quality is a little bouncy, although we checked the tire pressures, they're running on what's recommended. Still, it's bouncy, and the suspension is not very consistent. And also, what could have been better are the tires. They've got grip, yes, braking, no issues there. But when you're taking corners, although we didn't get sharp corners on our test route, they're mostly straight roads, but there are diversions when you're doing high-speed maneuvers there. The handling, the tires, and that suspension, the ride quality, all those three combined don't give you that confidence. I mean, it's not unsettling per se, but that combination, handling and the ride quality, could have been better.
Prices for the Jawa 42FJ begin at around 2 lakh rupees, and these are fair prices. In all, the 42FJ has been a pleasant surprise. If motorcycling is your idea of fun and leisure, and a retro-style roadster is your kind of bike, the 42FJ is easy to recommend. With an impressive engine and appealing neo-retro design, it strikes the perfect balance between contemporary and classic. But the journey has been more than just a ride. Together with the 42FJ, every kilometer has built memories that will stay for a long time. After all, motorcycling is about new discoveries and discovering yourself.
I think for me, the biggest takeaway is that the Jawa 42FJ has made a strong impression. It's got the spunk, it's got lungs, and you can very comfortably cruise on the highway on a long ride like this. And coming back to that ride, if you think of the day's ride with fondness, that really makes half the battle won, doesn't it? After all, motorcycling is all about enjoying the ride. And for me, the 42FJ has hit that sweet spot. Is it the answer to life, the universe and everything? Perhaps not. But from motorcycling point of view, if you can think back on a day's ride with fondness, then it is a good motorcycle. Take a test ride. You may just end up liking the 42FJ.